What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and welcome back to our Age of Wonders 4 series on the Story Realm. We are currently on the second mission of the very first no DLC story, running some evil orc barbarians. And this right here could potentially be the end of the second story. All we have left is to fight this battle. So, it is a risky battle. They outmatch us by about 650 strength. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. But, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. This is gonna be so difficult. We gotta take out Nimue early. We have to. Their troops aren't super crazy. They do have summoners and a nymph. The nymph is a bit scary because she can take control of one of our units. But we got the Baylor, we got Kaige-O, we got 2 Berserkers, we got 2 Scalds. We're gonna need to heal right away. We're gonna need to get that regen going. Let's do it. It might be better to wait for her to attack me, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Devastator Sphere? Detonate and devastate? Good golly. You gave regen to your entire army. Okay. Maybe we clean up these flanks first. You can nearly reach us already. Okay, so we want to get some healing here. Of course, we have poisonous mushrooms. So let's go Song of Revelry here. Song of Revelry here. Move you up very slowly. We do have some Warhounds. Let's get our Berserkers ready. Let's pop this early. Let's get our Sunders into some cover. Let's get our Gremlins into some cover. And then let's go here. Probably should have popped it on them as well. Yeah, we're gonna hit the flanks hard. We'll kind of let them pour in through the center. They have 3 heroes with some nasty, nasty abilities. Nice. Okay, what kind of spells are you gonna cast? You're gonna fall back. Okay. We have Mass Hysteria. That kind of sounds worth it. Negative effect on all of these units? What kind of negative effects? Insanity? That's huge. You have Misfortune. You have Weakened. You have weakened. Alright, so what we could do... is move you up to here. Hit all of these units. Those are some wonderful hits. And then we go Decisive Command. Is this what we do? Arcanus. 4 turn cooldown. I just gave you more strengthened. I'm gonna get you over here in the trees. I'm actually gonna have you face that way. You can only hit 2 units. Having their morale reduced, weaken them. And doing some damage. What's the cooldown? 2 turn cooldown. I'm gonna pop this. I did not think that would push you up. Oh god. We're in trouble. That was a huge mistake. That was a huge mistake. Alright, we gotta start moving up then. You could bleed. I'm gonna push you up, front and center. I should distract some other turns. Let's get this throw net down. Cancel defense mode, cancel retaliation. It gives you lucky. Pull you back here. I really hope we just didn't kill Kaige-O off the rip. That would be extremely sad. That would be extremely sad. I did not think that was like a melee. Nice, you're attacking the hero. That's amazing. Oh god. You're hitting our Baylor. Not too upset by that. That sucks. You're gonna heal, I'm sure. Okay. Astral Bond. That's fine. You're only insane for one turn, right? Oh, you're stunned. Holy cow, you're both stunned. Our two best units stunned. You've got to be kidding me. That's actually horrible. Wow. Kaige-O so dead. Ah, that's what I was hoping for. We have no way. We have no way to get rid of that stun for you guys. That's a pretty nasty attack. That was some solid freaking damage. Cancel your defense mode. Melee strike would do more damage. We have a fireball we could cast here. That's gonna burn the ground. Let's go in for the melee. Nice crit. Let's go here. Let's go here. You can kill. Perfect. You're gonna be quite a ways behind still. You can move here and take that burning. And then what we can do is move you up, get rid of the burning, poison and misfortune this dude. Start moving our berserker up. I think I am gonna pop this. You can hit here. Oh, that was huge. Then we gotta get our Berserker down here. It's such a shame that we're gonna lose these two. I mean, we're definitely losing Kaige-O, that's for sure. That was a nice crit. Might as well try to hit you. We get mass hysteria again. It might be worth it. Oh, we just stunned 3 people. Weakened you and gave you misfortune. I don't think that's gonna save Kaige-O, but that could save our Baylor. That could save him. We just stunned 3 of them. Sadly, they lost their No, they didn't. 24 health. You guys are all regenning, though. Nice miss. You noob. Okay. I'm not too upset by that. But that must mean they know that they can kill Kaige-O. Okay, that's fine. Oh, God. Yeah, killed him. Son of a gun. That gave them so much regen. Holy cow. That's gonna cancel your retaliation, which sucks. Okay. Oh, summons died out. That's great. Baylor's back up and running. Alright, let's see what we got over here first. You're only gonna be able to hit him, so let's do it. It's a hero down. Love to see that. Increases our morale, lowers all theirs. You're only gonna have a 30%. Oh, if this would hit though, that would have been so much damage. Okay, we have a 50 here. You have a 50. Let's dispel your 2 effects. Okay. You can't do anything. You can't do anything. You can kill this unit. Let's go for it. Nice. Now you guys can get moving. You can hit for 65 here. Our berserkers can finish this unit. You can potentially hit this unit. Braze will still take it. You're burning, misfortune, sunder defenses. We have to go for this unit. Nice. And so far, so good. We're not going to be able to do anything with you. Sadly. I'm gonna have you finish off the dogs. So that you can get the charging strike and not take any retaliation. And I think I'm gonna move you here to then hit their lord. Crit would have been amazing. Why don't we go here? Have you face this way. And let's get regeneration. Nope. That was the wrong thing. Son of a gun. Tested the wrong thing. Yeah, that helps though. Oh! Our ruler's dead. Okay. I feel like we look pretty good right now. But we'll see. I would love for our Baylord to stay alive. You just dominated my berserkers? Oh, Lord. You guys are gonna get even more summons out. That's not good. I can't believe she dominated my berserkers. I'll tell you what, it's certainly not over yet. We really need to get our war shamans up here to dispel that. Alright, I'm gonna pull you back here. Let's please pop the right thing. Rally and regen. Thank you. Can't quite finish that unit. Your really only option is right here. So let's go for it. 64, we'll take it. My gosh, she's so far behind. You have a 90 here to hit twice. Nice. That's 27 damage. We can go here and bolster defenses. You're not going to be able to reach, are you? You don't have it available. Okay, you should be able to kill. Awesome. Sunders. Don't really want you to take the burning. You do get lucky right here. We want to hit the summoners probably. Graze. Might be able to kill this unit. It's a shame that these guys are so far behind, but really didn't expect our flank to go that poorly. Try and finish off this unit at least. That Berserker's probably gonna kill our Baylor, to be honest. Whew. Okay. They still got some tough units alive. That's fine. You stunned them. Hit them pretty hard, though. Okay, is what it is. They must know. Yeah, that Berserker's gonna kill my Baylor. Son of a gun. So annoying. She cast 2 spells. Thank goodness for that miss. That's fine. That's fine. You better not do it. Oh my gosh, he survives? Oh, and you can get your ability. That does so much damage. Dispel! Please dispel the right ones. Oh, let's go. Okay. Oh, she can't be affected. But we can kill that unit at least. You cannot go. You can get some more regen. Although you can get a 90 here. Chance of insanity at least, not much damage. And that way you can pop this regen on everybody here. You have 5 times regen. You can't get up there. You might be able to kill this lord. Oh, let's go. Burning removed, although you're still burning. Getting those heals would be so nice. But yeah, let's get some heals here. Give them strengthen and regen. Not gonna be able to rely on them for much damage anyways. Oh lordy. Remove regen. Let's just go... Yeah, let's go with the net. Let's dispel that burning. You could get some hits here. Get a hit here. I still think we might lose our Baylor. Only 12 health. But we should win the fight, which is all that matters. Did just get 30 health. Oh. The fact that every attack from her stuns is nutty. Graze? Graze? Oh yeah. Finish her! She slipped away. Finish her! Ah, how fitting that the Baylor gets the last hit. The Baylor. Get a fireball here. Let's just hit you. And then see if you can finish. You can. But you have a 30% there. You'll have a 70, so yeah, we'll hit with you. I'll claim victory, because that should be the end. She lost her throne city and her life. We did it. Nimue was defeated. She screams as she is cast into the astral void. The entire realm seems to sigh in relief. Your army search her capital, where she conducted her experiments and abused the currents of creation to create new people. You find notes and diaries describing communications between her and other Gaudier, including Yaka and someone named Lithal. The latter is looking for an object and demands Nimue ready her armies, no matter how imperfect they may be. By defeating Nimue and her chosen children, you have freed the enchanted archipelago, but the Shadrai seem to have bigger plans. I will bring my findings to the Covenant. You have cast the Siren Goddess into the void and claimed the enchanted archipelago from her drowning embrace. From your capital, the mythical mare emerges once more. I thank you, Warlord Kaige-O Bonesteel, for hearing my song and freeing the realm. They're not free? I fear I have naught to give you as a reward for a Gaudier, but if you allow me to join you on your travels, I may share what I have learned as Nimue's prisoner. Elia the Mayor joins you as you leave for Mage Haven victorious, another realm liberated by the great warlord Kaige-O Bonesteel. But we didn't liberate that realm. They fight for us now. All we did was grow our army. That's all we did. We grew our army. Victory! You have defeated the wizard Nimue and freed the enchanted archipelago. Victorious, you return to Mage Haven to rejoin the Covenant together with Elia.
Thus was the Siren Goddess defeated, and the enchanted archipelago freed from her obsessive grasp. And Elia, the curious mare who euphorically experienced freedom once more. I am her. It was I who witnessed both the terror and the grace of the Godir. It is for this reason that I sing the stories of this age of Godir, and of the good and the evil that reside within the ever-flowing astral sea.
Dope. We got Kaige-O Avery, Kaige-O-less, and we have, Sundrin.
Yet my freedom begets responsibility. I could no longer ignore the murder and destruction of the powerless and innocent. My time as prisoner taught me about the plans of Nimue and her allies.
Nimue.
The Godir Alliance, who call themselves the Shadrai.
We butchered her name so many times.
This is why I had to inform the Covenant of the scheming Shadrai and their ambitions.
Shadrai.
Which were far greater than what the Covenant imagined.
Nimue, not Nimue. His conquest of the realm has given him a chance to ascend to your pantheon. Will you grant Kaige-O Lackbone Steel his ascendance? This leader will join your pantheon and potentially assist during future conquests. Kaige-O Lackbone Steel is a custom ruler. Upon accepting, he will be moved into your pantheon and be removed from the custom rulers list. You can still play and encounter rulers from the pantheon. Go ahead and ascend, buddy. Ooh. 90% chance of inflicting possessed? This unit is uncontrollable and berserk. Pyromancer or Warlord. Whenever a unit is slain, this unit gains strengthened and heals for 15 temporary hit points. I feel like Warlord makes the most sense, although Oculus sounds... or Occultist? That possessed is crazy. But we'll go Warlord. Makes the most sense for you. Nice. +4. Level 12. We have Kaige-O Avery, Sundrin of House Eniok, Yaka, Kaige-O-less Diama, Nimue, Decimus the Unwavering, Otto the Discarded, and Kaige-O Lackbone Steel. Cool. Alright, rewards. What do we got? Oh, well, we just selected the Wizard Cape. Unlock Mana Addicts to choose for your faction. All units gain the attunement Mana Addicted. This unit gains Lifesteal. This unit suffers -5 morale. Start with an extra Battle Mage unit or support unit. We gotta get the Barbaric Warlord Helm. We gotta get the Icon. We gotta get the cape. Well, that was all of it. Okay. Nice. So we got the Wizard Cape, the Barbaric Warlord Cape, the Barbaric Warlord Helmet. We have the Banner Icon. Not too shabby. Okay, we're done.
Choose your destination.
Crimson Caldera. As an agent of the Shadrai, venture to a demonic realm of the never-ending war to search for an ancient Archon artifact of power. Become the victor in an arena of mad violence and end the curse of Abadoth, which brought doom upon so many aspiring kings in Godir. So we're working for the Shadrai this time? Jeez, I feel like we should be evil lit for this run. But I kinda already have what I want. This realm is a caldera with lava at the center of the map and mountains toward the edges. A realm dominated by violence where war is the only law. All rulers and free city lords will declare war on each other when they first meet. It is not possible to negotiate peace. This does not affect cities released as vassals or remnant cities of defeated empires. This realm has a maddening influence, seeping into the minds of those that fight in its lands. All combat is affected by Domain of Mayhem. Every 2 turns, all units have a base 30% chance of being inflicted with Berserk. Oh my goodness. This is a 4 skull. Dang, I kind of feel like we need to be evil for this run. And that's not what I had in mind for, oh my gosh, look at all the challenge realms we have now. We unlocked so much more. That's cool. Okay, select. We want hard difficulty.
Your journey starts here.
Could play as one of the other people. Undead Lichbringers? That's kind of cool. Necron the Risen, the Cruel Deathbringers, the Cursed Toadlings, Underground Disciples, Gnarled Frostlings, Fiendish Rodents, Shadowborn Elves, Bloodfang Orcs. We're gonna create a faction.
What is your people's form?
Okay. Well, since I might skip the Dwarfkin then. Maybe the Ratkin? Because we have a Lava Realm. Maybe we go another evil. Let me just read this again.
Starts here.
As an agent of the Shadrai, venture to a demonic realm of never-ending war to search for an ancient Archon artifact of power. Become the victor in an arena of mad violence, and endure the curse that brought doom upon so many aspiring kings in Gadir. I mean, being mad rats would be kinda cool. Mad evil rats. And if we're gonna be at war with everybody anyways, I don't feel like we should play a good faction. I feel like playing as a good faction would kinda be a waste here.
Your journey.
I think I want to play as some mad rats. So, Overwhelm Tactics. Units deal more damage when fighting in groups. 20% critical hit chance when standing next to a friendly unit with Overwhelm Tactics. This does not stack. Useful for approaching enemy range units, 25% harder to hit by ranged attacks. Units grow strong at a faster rate from winning fights. Non-hero units gain plus 20% XP.
What is their origin culture?
Because I was going to do Industrious Dwarves. But now I feel like I should do Dark, Evil, Rats. The Cult of Death. Cult of Tyranny. Your people value strength, tyranny as a virtue, and privilege for those who prove their might. Tyranny doesn't really make sense for rats. I feel like they're never really strong. But nature affinity? I don't know how I feel about nature affinity. Ooh. Maybe we'll go Mystic, but with potential. Your people are experimental spellcasters seeking knowledge in the arcane. Combat spells are always overcharged the first time they are cast each combat. Use spells to exploit arcane inspiration and gain an economic edge. This culture's units inflict dissonance with their attacks. Damage gain, healing gain, buff, debuff, combat enchantments, allow another spell to be cast. For Mystic Spell Arcanus, each spell has a potential benefit that can be extracted by using it after gaining enough inspiration for it. World map spells gain inspiration for each use, and combat spells gain inspiration upon completing a combat in which the spell is used at least once. Once a spell has gained maximum inspiration, it can be exploited, locking the spell away temporarily in return for the effects of its potential. The potential of each spell is randomly assigned, scaling with the tier of the spell. When a spell has been exploited and becomes available again, it will gain a new potential. Dissonance we've seen. Mystic Experimental Evil Mad Rats. I kind of like it. I kind of like it.
Their society.
Cosmic Affinity. Prolific Swarmers. They find their strength in fast population growth and overwhelming numbers. Cities require minus 10% food for gaining a new population. Racial Tier 1 units have +1 rank. Non-magic origin units require 20... But the non-magic... They believe both in the spiritual power of life and in the value of a good banquet. Units gain the corpse eating ability. Minus 10 evil alignment. The nearest city owned gains +3 mana and +3 food per tier of non-magic or... Everything is about non-magic though. And you have all magic origin, basically, don't you? They share a thirst of knowledge and power, thriving in the pursuit of evil. Cities gain +10 draft, and your empire gains +5 Imperium per level of evil alignment. Minus 10 alignment for evil. Units cost 20% less gold in draft to recruit while you are at maximum evil alignment. Starts with an extra shock or shield unit. Cities and provinces have a +2 vision range. Scout units have universal camouflage. Outposts start with the watchtower upgrade. Damage spells gain 10% damage. Battle mage units and support units provided +5 combat casting points at the start of combat. I feel like powerful evokers kind of make sense. Like, through experimentation, they found ways to make spells more unstable, but also more powerful. I kind of like powerful evokers. I would like ritual cannibals or prolific swarmers, but the fact that it's all about non-magic origin and we kind of went the magic route, I think I'm gonna go powerful evokers. And that'll give us just straight shadow affinity. Which rats, you know, usually stay hidden, maybe underground. I kind of like it.
Choose your first tome of magic.
Oh, we want necromancy. Harvest souls from your enemies and create undead creatures. Specialize in expendable units. Expendable units, that makes sense. And starting your soul economy. Gain souls when enemies die in battle. Unlock the ability to animate city ruin and to animate heroes in your crypt as your undead servants. A soul well. +5 souls, +3 mana per adjacent research post or conduit counts as a research post. Necrotize. Sustains 10 frost damage and blight damage. I do feel like we should be all about the plague. And zombies are all about the plague decaying. When killing racial units, gain the option to send souls to create skeletons. But do we want to feel like we've mastered the undead? Is there anything specifically for blight? I bet blight is, has to do with nature, doesn't it? Poison blast. Yeah, it does have to do with the nature. Let's stick with necromancy. We've mastered the ways of the dead. Being underground with all the dead people. Experimentation with the dead, raising the dead. I could see it making sense. Necromancer, strengthen the undead and create them from corpses. Gain a 90% chance of inflicting decaying, a damage over time effect that decreases healing received. Target friendly zombie or skeleton unit explodes. All enemies in 2x radius suffer frost damage and blight damage. And then we have the cryomancy, which I'm not too interested in, but we'll probably end up getting it eventually. Chance to freeze. Yeah, let's start with Tome of Necromancy.
What is your ruler's origin?
Oh, we want a wizard. A powerful wizard seeking dominion over a new realm. Wizard Kings have access to unique combat spell enhancing hero skills. All conduits grant 2+ mana, starting with a +10 combat casting points and +10 world map casting points. Start with Channeling Ritual. Cast an additional spell in our Wizard Governors. Special province improvements grant 5 mana. Conduit and Research Post grant city stability. Population grant knowledge. And 10% more mana income. This is our first time playing as a Wizard King.
Reveal yourself.
Warlock obviously makes the most sense here. And I think I'm gonna go for Poison Orb. Although Staff of Blight would be kind of cool. You know, we'll go Staff of Blight. Oh, we want the rat. We'll go male. If we do a different body shape, you can make a huge rat. That would be kind of funny. We want him to be scrawny. We'll do black rats. We'll give him long, gross scales. Or, not scales, tails. I don't feel like any of this really matters. You can't really see it. Yeah, we'll give him the angry stuff. We're gonna do glowing red beady eyes. We're gonna give you messy hair. Yeah, we'll make you all crazy looking. The black hair is all fine. Whoa. Is this specific to the Wizard King? Some of these are cool. But I kind of feel like we should just go basic, yeah? Floating helmet? The wizard hat's hilarious. Whoa. Yeah, the helmets look a little ridiculous on the rats. I'm kind of liking just the basic fit. If I'm being honest. They're simple. The rats are simple. Let's go simple. Black and white. Shadow affinity. So anything that kind of represents rats. Maybe something like that for the decay. Is there anything else? Might go with this. Kind of want to go all black. Army mount type. Could give them little midget horses. Wolves or wargs? Let's give them wargs. Okay. Do we like the basic armor? We feel like that's good. Yeah, for a rat. Let's do it.
Your journey begins.
Shadow Lord. We can random, right? Dreth. Maybe we'll go Kaige-O box. Rat Stargazers. Kaige-O Pox turned. The Rat Watchers. Astropolis. Shadow Lord. I like it. Onward.
Ages ago, when the astral sea was still young, the Archons created a magical artifact. Forged in the fires of an elder dragon, the Gilder Coil served as an arcane compass, guiding the Archons through the currents between realms. According to legend, it still contains the echoes of their arcane journeys, and can lead those who hold it to forgotten places of sealed knowledge and magic. With its mysterious promise of power, the Gilder Coil fanned the greed of many rulers, until a daring Gaudier betrayed the Archons and stole the Gilder Coil from their celestial reliquary. Ever since then, all traces of the compass have been lost, as have those of the cunning thief who disappeared into the mists of time. Or so it seemed for many a lifetime. Lithil Nightweaver was the first of the Shadrai to find clues of the Gilder Coil's whereabouts. Myths leading to runic omens, leading to riddles. The Shadrai were persistent in their search, for too well did the Archon artifact fit into their unfolding plans. And they were rewarded. In the infernal world of Obidoth, there exists a realm known as the Crimson Caldera, where war is eternal. Here the Gildercoil lay hidden. Yet the Shadrai sought no open conflict with Obadoth's demonic princes. As they weighed their options, an ambitious Godir from their ranks volunteered to venture there alone, well aware of the prestige and power that could be gained within their order.
Yeah. As this story starts to develop, I like the character we made for this run. I feel like it makes the most sense. Alright, new ruler emerges. Cosmic Ablation. Target unit sustains lightning, fire, and frost damage. Necrotize. 2 stacks of decaying, frost and blight damage. When it dies, it becomes a decaying zombie under your control until the end of combat. From the shrouded mist of your mind emerges a woman, all clad in ethereal silk. I see you have arrived in the Crimson Caldera. Kaige-O Pox turned. She says, and you recognize her as Lithal Nightweaver. All Shadrai have put much faith in your talents. Remain alert. Mistakes are deadly in this demonic realm, in which everyone is a prisoner of war. Betrayal looms over each moment to come, be it through the enemy, the land viciously changing shape, or even your own soldiers. I will talk to you through visions like these. Follow my advice and you will claim victory. Speak to me of the Gildercoil and its bearings. The Gildercoil is not simply secreted somewhere in the Crimson Caldera, Lithal begins to explain. It is safeguarded closely by its current owner. The challenge is to find out by whom. All the present Gaudi are inherently suspect and must therefore be sought out. Just remember, they are all insane and will only tell the truth when forced to. Once you have found the first of them, we shall talk again. Lithal makes an elaborate gesture, after which a map showing the major strongholds of the Crimson Caldera appears. This is where you must seek out all suspect Gaudi. Ooh. Reveals the locations of all players on the map. Loses 50 mana off the rip. Reveals all players and locations in larger portions of the map around Destropolis. Okay. I feel like the map is so primitive. Channel your arcane focus to improve it. Makes the most sense, honestly. Okay. One, two. Hope. Ominous. These are free cities, but these are the players. Carissa. Sinren. Kier. And Mashara. The Enthralled Orcs. I thought Carissa the Red was a playable character. Sinren. Oh, Sinren's the guy we played against in the tutorial, no? I'm pretty sure. I thought this was a lava-focused map. I don't see no lava. Okay, well... Ooh, we don't start with the Scout. Arcanist. Mystic Projection. Spell Shield. 2 Soothers. An Arcane Guard and another Arcanist. We do start with 8 units, however. And I'm pretty sure we start at war with everybody, it said, right? Do we see any caves? Is there underground? I don't know, but we will get started next time. It says 5. Oh, there's another one down here. I didn't see this person. Fricka. Okay, so 5 Gaudi must be found. As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.